Hey, what's up? We're not ready yet,
I
but
wasn't ready, but when are you ever going to be ready for anything, huh?
yeah, that's an illusion. They say like whenever you feel like you're ready.
Did you open that?
No, you think they can hear that?
I think so. And I can hear everything. That's fucking bugging me.
You want to close it? There's like a generator going on there. You guys got a cactus? I like them. I like them because you don't gotta feed them water. But you know, also it's crazy, bro. Cactus apparently like that's the whole thing. Like with cactus is like they whenever they start looking like wood at the bottom, or whenever they get arms, bro, that takes like fucking 100 years or some shit. Like so, whenever you see a cactus out in the field with arms, that bitch has been there for at least 100 years.
That one has arms. You think that one's 100 years old? I don't know. I mean, I don't know if we bought it like that or what. I kind of just came home one day.
I mean, it might be certain species. When I went to Arizona and I went on this stupid tour, they're like, "Yo, those you see with arms, it takes them at least 50 years to get arms." Okay. But that one, I think that's a different species.
That's the Home Depot Ischiasis, and the one that you saw at Arizona was a real damn fucking cactus. You know, that's a desert cactus versus this one. So the one that you saw was probably like juicy and
it's
big.
those stereotypical cactus. You know, the ones that you see with like with the arms.
Desert cactus.
I'll pull up a picture for everyone to see.
It's got like tubey arms.
Yeah, exactly.
Tube-ish.
I want to show everybody. You guys got to see what an Arizona cactus looks like. Welcome to the KYE show.
Yo, welcome to the KYE show.
You guys. We're missing someone. It's not Dez this time.
Yes. No. Yeah. Yo, it's not me this time. It's
We're missing
Ozzy.
Someone.
Freaking, he couldn't be here right now. Has a lot of stuff going on. I love you, bro. You know
Hopefully,
that. We love you.
He'll be back soon though. Don't worry. You'll have us all reunited soon enough.
But yeah, look at that fucking
Look at this.
thing, man.
You see this cactus? Like I'm showing it on the screen right now, so everybody will see it. Look, we'll show you one with the sunset too. Hopefully, I can find this.
That's a good one.
It's beautiful, but
yeah. What'd you
apparently.
type in there? Arizona cactus.
All right. Hopefully, I'll save my internet history, dude. But look at this. Yeah. It's like they say that those arms, right? There's gonna be a montage of cactuses coming on the screen right now. These people are gonna
look good.
These people are gonna be incredible. Oh, dude, I could show pictures of cactus that I saw because it's on my phone, so I'll do that.
Even better.
You know, but yeah, it's weird,
I like how
bro.
you can grow a flower on a cactus. Look at that one.
Do you see how like at the very base though, like it starts to? Oh, dude, we're on Reddit. Get some freaky shit on Reddit.
I like it.
But like it starts to look like a tree. Like it literally looks like a tree trunk, and that's because
brown.
It's starting to fossilize.
Fossilize.
Yes, and apparently there's these birds that come through and burrow in those, and then over time they burrow in them so much that you're just left with the skeleton of the fucking cactus.
Isn't that so cool?
That's why
life is a trip, huh?
So when you go out into the desert, you'll see different ones in different life cycles.
Life cycles.
It's so cool, man. Same thing. What do you think?
Can you like chop it and like water comes out of it and shit? Like can
I
you
think
drink
there are.
It and there's like mescaline. And
I don't know
shit?
if it's that. See, the cactus that are mescaline are different. Those those are the ones that are. I mean, obviously
shrub kinds.
They're obviously close though. Look, we'll pull up a mescaline cactus. Don't worry, guys.
Would you try mescaline?
They say mescaline, bro. There's a guy I follow on YouTube that like stayed at this fucking ayahuasca retreat and like he got trapped there during COVID.
Trapped?
Well, because the fucking thing was all closed.
He couldn't go anywhere.
Leave, so he got stuck at a fucking ayahuasca retreat in Peru.
What a story,
for
dude.
like 4 months, and he just started working with them. He was like, all right, and they all started just doing ayahuasca ceremonies all the time because there was nothing else to do.
That's kind of cool. I mean, I thought it was gonna be like, now I'm stuck here for.
But he hung out with a shaman that taught him how to cook mescaline.
That's lovely, actually.
You know how they do it?
Yeah. How?
They cook all the cactus up and they boil it in water for like 2 to 3 days.
Oh. And
then they cook down the water, and then they and it turns into like oil or some shit, and they eat the water or something. Like it's like a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What was it called?
Mescaline. So yeah, I was just seen it on Avatar: The Last Airbender when Sokka drank it.
They drink mescaline in fucking Avatar?
Mm-hmm. Well, he didn't mean to. He was just really thirsty in the desert, and he saw a cactus, and like, well, let me cut the cactus for water, and he cut it and drank it, and he got high, and he started acting crazy.
The thing about mescaline is, right, that's kind of interesting, the thing that you're getting high off of it has to take at least 15 years before it can get to that point.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, again, we were talking about earlier, even before the podcast, you should, A, really like psychedelics, and B, I feel like you should always respect them, and C, like, when you're tripping, man, just have, like, intention, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. If you don't have it with that, and like, well,
gotta treat psychedelics and natural psychedelics like that.
you know, it's interesting that like if you do them one time without intention, that reminds you that you need to be doing these with an intention. So it's almost like it teaches you to do them with intention if you don't do them with intention.
I think it just boils down to respect, man.
Right,
just respect
right. It is.
You know what I'm saying? Sure, we can get high and get silly and enjoy, you know, it for what it is, but you also went in there with an intention to enjoy life. You feel me? And, you know?
And do not be scared.
And don't be a fucking pussy and kill your ego, man.
Yeah, you don't want to be scared. Because fear is like that. Fear is that, it's that demon,
Have no fear, man. I'll tell you one dude who had no fear. Pee Wee Herman.
What do you know about Pee Wee Herman?
He had no fear, bro. He's fucking fearless, dude.
You know how he was captured?
No, I found exactly. Yeah, I fucking found out a lot about Pee Wee fucking Herman today. Not only was he the best. What is he? He's not even a child. You can't even call him a child actor.
No, he's not a child actor. He definitely was a man when he was doing this shit.
You know, I always get him and Mr. Rogers mixed up all the fucking time.
Well,
it's kind of funny.
Well, I guess I can see where you're coming from because he's like a fictional character. So Paul Rubin is the guy's name.
Shout out
Paul Rubin. He
And
developed the character in a stage act and went on to star in several films, dude.
Yeah.
So he actually got a star in Hollywood.
He watched a couple films too.
Mm-hmm.
What was he doing?
That was in Sarasota, Florida.
I was in Florida when that happened?
Where do you think, if there's any place that there's porn theaters where you're beaten off, that's Florida.
Yeah, Florida.
Pee Wee Herman.
Or Las Vegas, really. I guess you're right. Both.
Or Japan.
Fucking Pee Wee Herman in Japan, you know, they probably embrace what he did over there. And everybody on the other side is probably thinking, like, what the fuck are they talking about? What's going on with Pee Wee Herman?
I just find it's because it happened. It happened on a Friday, July 26, 1991, brother.
What the fuck happened with Pee Wee
On a
Herman?
Friday evening is when this shit happened.
Summer night.
A summer fucking night, and it changed his life forever.
Friday night.
Apparently he was charged with. It's so funny. He was how she walks out when I'm about to say this weird shit. A kid's show. He was charged with exposing himself in a porno theater, dude, which is very, very interesting.
But literally, out of all places there would be to expose yourself, you would think you might be able to get away.
And it was a porno theater. It was a sting operation too, which is wild.
It was a sting?
Yeah, so like he wasn't the only one to get arrested. Like
okay.
He literally fucking was.
So I'm a cop. I set up this porno theater for y'all to come and watch porn. Y'all are gonna get hard or whatever. And, you know, I'm the cop. I'm just waiting for somebody to just start whipping it out and start jacking it. And I'm like, got him.
I think that's what they were doing.
What? That's
a
crazy
something.
sting. You would think that there's better things to sting out there than dudes who are going to where they're supposed to be going to actually watch porn. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see, like, how many people were arrested with Pee Wee Herman. How many people were arrested?
I was going to say fucking, like, 13. You see fucking Jeffrey Dahmer on there, too.
That was a start. Yeah, man, it's pretty wild. Like,
So Pee Wee fucking Herman, if y'all don't know, motherfucking actor with Pee Wee Playhouse.
He's actually a good comedian, despite him, like,
I gotta watch his stand-up and see that, because...
Well, you gotta see it. It's not really...
I never really watched his Playhouse fucking show.
You never...
And was really entertained. Again, I liked all the practical effects.
Yeah, that's, like, what's sick about it.
And the set was cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always get him mixed up with Mr. Rogers, man. I don't know why. Maybe somebody out there who does.
Well, because it had the same fucking setup, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the exact same setup as Mr. Rogers, and like it fucking.
Yeah, it did. Literally, same setup, same
type
old
of
guy.
Like, it's like
just
a
different
host. It was a fucking white guy as a host. It had
why
the
does
same.
he look like Mr. Bean a little bit, Mr. Pee Wee Herman here?
Because he does those weird facial expressions, dude.
He's like the English Mr. Bean. Oh wow! Look, Pee Wee fucking Herman.
Well, I want to see. I want to show you like one where he's just like.
I'm fucking Conan.
I want to see one where it's kind of like. Oh god damn it, man!
What are you looking for, man?
Just a
Pee Wee Herman tequila.
Pee Wee Herman clip. Just a little clip. You know what I mean? Just a little something to show the old Desi so he can see what's going on.
Let's see what it is. It's Texas. Dude, he's the fucking English Mr. Bean. Don't you? This
Well,
is what
see-
Mr. Bean does.
Yeah, so he'll do like weird like prop comedy and stuff, but he would do
This
this.
is a movie?
This is a movie. This is.
I thought this was just like a skit. Well,
We're showing him the hitchhike scene, and it's a really good reaction. You can start to see a lot of
Pee-wee Herman's
his.
Big Adventure. 1985, huh? Isn't that
It's-
crazy?
Well, and like I said, in the comedy in like 1985, the comedy was so different too, right? Like
But you
people
think
thought
is
this shit.
mainstream comedy, like whatever the fuck this is. Like, what is this?
It's prop comedy.
Prop comedy. Okay.
Yeah, and like he's used like because obviously he's like and slapstick also, which is like doing shit with your body to make it funny. You know what I mean? Like doing shit that's like all this like so because like back in the day there were so many elements of comedy. Like I guess like
Now it's different.
well now it's like more like brain thinking. Like back in the day there'd be slapstick comedy where they'd get up on fucking stage like the Three Stooges and like push each other around and fall down and people would think that was funny. Now if you do that, people don't think that's funny. It's retarded. It's not even like interesting anymore.
You know, I was just thinking about three guys on a stage pushing each other, and that was their act for like a minute, dude. I would laugh at it though.
You would laugh at it?
I would.
Well,
It was just random.
The Three Stooges would do like shit where they would like, you know, the thing where they poke each other, act like they're gonna poke each other's eyes out, and they put their fucking hand out to like block it.
Yeah, that's a little stupid. I wouldn't
Do you
laugh
see
at
what
that.
I'm
but
saying though? Like, isn't that
if
weird?
it was just three guys on stage, didn't say anything, but and just started shoving each other, like I had to laugh a little, you know.
I find it interesting. I really do.
But you're right, like that adoy like type of comedy for me is like.
It's like all like it's not.
But to each their own, man. You know what I'm saying? Who doesn't like fart jokes here and there?
Yeah, they do that on Kill Tony sometimes.
Fart jokes?
Yeah, they'll do those.
You like them?
They're okay.
Can you do a fart joke for me real quick?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can. You guys ready?
I want to hear it.
This is my take on it. Okay.
Throw a fart joke.
Matt, fuck, dude. Well, I have.
Bombed already.
Fuck. You're right. Fuck.
Get him off the
I have
stage.
the premise, dude. The fucking premise is basically like I already know the joke. I'm just trying to think of the setup. It's fucking
Say it naturally.
Dude, well, fuck. I'm trying to say.
Fuck
it
the
naturally.
setup. Fuck the spine. Fuck the heading.
Well, dude, it's almost like I know the premise and what it's about and everything.
All right,
Fuck,
break
man.
it down, but don't make it fucking funny.
There's
I
no
gotta
way
hear
that
the fucking what it is now.
Well, basically, it consists of about like holding in your. Oh fuck! But it's about like it's about holding in your farts, dude. But it's about fucking. It's about the fucking aspect of that when you're doing it with your fucking girlfriend, and it's about like fucking. What is it? It's about basically.
I think you explaining like this is even funnier, in my opinion.
Is it?
Yes.
Good. Good. Well, it's about that, but it's basically the element of like being in. Oh fuck! Dude, I have it on my
Fucking
phone.
sucks,
It's all,
Sid. What the
I know.
It's a fart joke, and you're fucking it up.
I'm not because I have it written so well on my phone.
Wait, you wrote this?
Yeah.
Ah,
I have it
okay.
written. But the premise is basically holding in your farts. It's like imagine being in a relationship for 9 years. Imagine holding in your farts for 9 years or something like that.
Imagine that, dude. That would suck.
God damn it, dude! I have it written, but that's the only fart joke
No,
I
no,
have.
I'm sure it would have been funnier
I mean,
if
it's
you
not-
read it over a
it's
little
not
bit.
funny.
I
It's
mean,
not
you wrote it. You thought it was funny.
This conversation's
Yeah,
not what
you thought it was funny.
It is. I didn't think it was. Well, the way that I said it, I've said it to some. I think I said it to Austin. And he laughed at it, but I said it.
But he
in
was
a-
like, huh?
well, he laughed because I had it. I had the setup so good.
Yeah.
That one was I was explaining you the fucking joke.
It was funny to me though. When shit fails and you just
You gotta try
keep
that
trying.
again. When there's
Next episode when they least expect. Last 10 minutes.
Well, no,
next
just
episode.
Whenever you do that again, though, whenever like you need a joke about something, tell me see if I can think of one. 'Cause
Yeah, I like that. But the thing is, like, don't think too hard. You know what I'm saying? Because then that's when you start, you know.
You're absolutely right.
So just let it come. Like, and if
Fuck.
it doesn't go, it's like freestyling. You know what I'm saying? When
It is,
people
you
are
can't-
freestyling rap, like, you don't gotta think about it. You just, I'm looking at the can, and now I'm
bad
next
at
to a
that
man.
because I have pre-written jokes. Like if you would have just given me an improv joke, but you'll give me an improv joke about farts.
No, you fucking chocha head. Look at you, still taking it. He's overthinking it.
Yeah, isn't that annoying? I
It
can't
is.
think of
But
it.
now you solve. Well, now you know the problem,
Yeah.
and now
I'm
You
overthinking
can
it,
work on
guys.
thinking it. I mean, you can think. Now I'm overthinking it. Now you can work on that.
That's what it is.
You know, a little bit of natural.
Fuck,
a little bit of
man.
Natural.
It's some bullshit, dude.
Isn't? You think so?
I fucked that joke up.
Now we just kill ourselves, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn this off.
What? No, he just ends it. Yeah, bleep. And that's that episode.
15 minutes.
we couldn't last 15 minutes without Austin.
We tried, Ozzy. Fuck you, man. He's right. He's basically like our spiritual fleshlight.
You fucking need him.
Did you see that text I sent?
Yeah, I did. He's literally our spiritual fleshlight. Can't say he wouldn't.
Said plush pillow. I was like, more like fleshlight.
Like, that's my big plushy bear.
And I was like, no, Joe Rogan said those are bad. You're not supposed to have one of those.
Plush?
No, a fleshlight.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't. Why? First of all,
because
I don't think I'd ever buy one either. Because that's just,
you know why?
In my opinion.
I'm a single male, dude, and I don't have.
Look, I'm not kink shaming anybody,
me either,
all right?
dude. But look, I'm a single male, and I don't have one of those. You wanna know why?
Mm-hmm.
It completely takes away like. Or Joe Rogan's argument is it's like better than the real thing. First of all, I've never tried one, so I don't even want to get into that. It's like trying heroin.
Fleshlight is better than the real thing, according to Joe Rogan.
It's like chemically designed, and I don't even want to get into
chemically designed,
or not chemically designed. Like,
well, they got all them crazy fucking ridges in there
designed,
and shit.
And like they made it, and then like they did trial and error, and they got it again.
They trial and error.
Some guy went into the lab with this thing, and
they probably gave him to the monkeys first. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking and rats, dude. They probably, I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying, dude.
Put a ferret through there.
They've done crazy extensive research.
Oh, I bet. It's
and that's too
$1 industry.
It's too much.
Too much?
You don't need that. Like, that's pointless. Like, you go out and get the real thing.
Well, think about it like this. And if I'm a male OnlyFans dude and I make my bread off of that, I need to buy one. They want to see me fuck that fleshlight. Today it's a fucking... it's this Susan B. Anthony fleshlight, and then next week it's the fucking Whoopi Goldberg fleshlight.
Like 99.9% of the male OnlyFans do gay shit. They do gay stuff.
Well, I'm the fucking .1, dog. Well, even then, like, there's still probably there has to be an asshole fleshlight out there.
You think who's buying that? It's just nothing but a bunch of men. Like you think what? Like women are buying shit to OnlyFans?
You're telling me
You think women
maybe
have, like, what are the statistics?
They have to have the arsenal.
What are the stats of women OnlyFans subscriptions like for men? Like you don't really think about that.
What do you mean,
like girls that are subscribed to guys on OnlyFans?
You're right.
I don't think they pay for that.
They might. There's people out there.
There's girls
that'll pay for anything. There's guys that'll pay for anything.
I guess you're right.
There's anybody that'll pay for anything.
Guys, let us know. Leave a comment in the comment section below because the comments are disabled. So good luck leaving a comment.
No, I want the comments on. Actually, can you put them on? I want somebody to just say
disabled.
"fuck you" or something.
They're disabled. I'm just kidding. They're on.
Oh, they're on?
Yeah, they're on. They're always on. They've always been on. And that's the thing. I hate when you go to YouTube videos and they're disabled. You're like, you're scared. You don't want someone
I'm like, why can't I say? I was gonna say something nice, but now I want to say something mean because I can't.
Because I can't. Yeah.
The fuck?
They took away our right.
Because you're fucking scared. That's freedom of speech.
That always would piss me off. Like I'll see a guy like upload a song on YouTube and you scroll down, the comments are disabled. You're like, this guy's a mental case. This guy cares what people think of him, dude, and that's not good. You're not
like all the Michael Jackson songs just have comments disabled. Oh my gosh,
it's fucked up, man. Have you ever heard of the Battle of Boyaca?
No, what's Boyaca?
What is that right there, Desi? What does that mean?
Let me see.
That word. How do you say that word?
Yeah, you got it right. Boyaca.
Boyaca.
The
fight that freed Colombia.
Ooh, this is a good one.
You know what I mean, dude?
Yo, I was just over there actually. Real quick, before
please.
we even get in that. We were just talking about cactuses. Bro, I went over there, and they were telling me, because we wanted a tour over there too, and they were bringing us like to the top of the mountains where they grow the...
mescaline?
Right? No, the cacao. No, I'm just kidding. The
what do they grow?
leaves.
Cocoa leaves.
Coffee. No. They're growing coffee, bro. So I went on a coffee tour. And so... They were growing coffee, but we went at the end of the tour, long story short, they were showing us these trees. But they said, if you see a tree, most likely it sprung out the fucking earth, bro. Like, and guys, imagine like a fucking Dr. Seuss tree. Literally, that's the best way I can explain it. I don't know the damn name of the tree. I was in the part... I don't even know. I could ask my girl right now, but I think she's in the shower, man. Fucking... It sprung out the earth, bro. Like a Dr. Seuss tree. Long story short, they said it took like 400 years. Those are the ones. They were the third one. That one. The palms. Yeah. Dude, they were talking. Look, they're
if
great.
If you guys look on your screen right now, you'll see some palms of Colombia. It's
super tall. 400 years old at least they're talking about, bro. For them to be like tallish. And it could be even older.
What the fuck, dude, huh?
400. Isn't that crazy? They've been here like since before the Civil War and shit.
Damn, dude. Before this, so those things are
During the plague.
wow.
You know what I'm saying? Or was the plague in the 1600s?
I don't know, dude. I got a fucking.
There had to be one.
Bro, I got a Roman coin from fucking 300 BC.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I gotta bring it to you guys one day.
Yeah, dude.
So
I would like.
You can hold it. And
that would make me jizz my pants right there.
Do you think that's? I think that is.
That's so cool.
I think that's the oldest. Well, actually, and I also have a piece of fossilized amber. I think that might be the oldest thing I've ever held.
Isn't that like a blessing to, or like a something to be grateful that you can hold something?
And you can read, bro, and you can see how like they stamped the coins back then. Like it's like a mold of like molting steel.
And that's real. It's authorized. Like that's authenticated and everything.
Yeah, and it tells you the. I gotta send a picture of it, and I gotta bring it to one
What
of these
does it look
podcasts.
like? Like a fucking like a sand dollar or something.
It's like this big, dude, and it's like the size of a dime. Wow. But it's really thick.
But it's probably like real gold.
But it's not gold. It's like brass or some shit. It's like brown. It's like so old that it's
Rome?
brown. Yeah, dude.
Ancient Rome.
So imagine what they paid for with that coin.
What did they get?
And it has
What's that coin story?
The coin has Julius Caesar's son on it.
Huh.
Who was killed? Who was later tortured and killed?
You know what's crazy?
What's that?
That there was money even older than that they used.
Dude,
because you got the guy's son.
So
There's probably money on there with Julius
Marcus
Caesar.
Aurelius. I think Marcus Aurelius was. I don't know. I'm too retarded. I don't want to say that on the podcast. I don't know which one is first. I'm sorry, guys.
If there's anybody out there who thinks that we're, how do I say this?
Retarded?
No. Well, that too. But like that we're just, how do I say this? Saying factual shit, and they're like, oh, like
this is a place where you can really come and get some really good facts. You don't want to go to fucking National Geographic. You want to come to the Kill.Your.Ego.Show.
I think he put it great into words like that. Literally.
If you're,
we're trying our best here. You know?
Ask a fucking AI fucking bot, dumbasses.
No,
You'll find the answer, dude.
KYE episode 18. Were they telling the truth on that shit?
This is 17, guys.
17. Were they telling the truth?
Yeah, we're not legal yet. We'll be legal the next time.
We gotta pop our cherry that day.
Goddamn right, bro. You turn 18.
I'm gonna bring a cherry that day.
Tie the stem with your tongue.
You know what's really funny, bro? Like in the 7th fucking grade or 8th grade, there was a girl who
she could do that.
She could do that.
That girl can make you come so fast,
bro. You know what's crazy? I had the biggest crush on her after that shit. I was like, whoa.
Like, you can do what?
And I tried to fucking do it.
I tried to finesse a bitch one time and do that, right? So here's what I did, bro. All right, I'm a finesse. Dude, come on, bro. You already know where I'm going, dude.
Wow.
I fucking tied it with my hand, bro. I put it in my mouth, bro.
What a beast.
And then
that's probably what she did to me, low-key.
You think so?
No, but I literally saw her eat the cherry and fucking do it.
And
like,
tie it with her tongue?
Isn't that insane? Like, from the time that we got on the bus to the time that we got off of the bus. That's how long it took her to fucking tie that cherry.
What do you think she was trying to tell you about?
It was really like in the 9th grade, I think. What was she? I don't know. She was just like, she wouldn't tell me, maybe to just be like, oh, I'm cool. Look, I can do this with my tongue type shit and tie a cherry. They were like, oh, we're good at kissing if you can do that. And I was like, oh. I didn't get the hint. I was like in 9th grade. I was so innocent at that time, dude. I was like, if you smoke weed, like, you're bad.
When did you start getting bad? When did you start
I don't think I was ever bad.
When did you start wanting to like do drugs and really say fuck your life and really not want to imagine?
So it got to a point. I'm gonna really keep it like this, dude. In my life,
how did you get here, man?
Maybe on episode like
this is an intervention.
369, I'll open up crazy. But right now, I'm just gonna say like in my life. What was the question? When did I start getting quote unquote bad?
Oh yeah, I was saying how old were you when you?
There was a point in my life where
there, bud.
There was a point in my life where I was just like
experimenting around with the old.
Let's
drugs.
just live life because I don't know. I just feel like I had a certain motive, and I just kind of said like, let's just do whatever we want all the time.
I started being bad when my grandmother died, dude. That's when I started being real bad. I was like, you know what, dude? Grams ain't here no more, dude. I'm gonna turn the fuck up. But that was like 10th grade. So I started like getting wild. I started doing drugs. I started like
Yeah, I'd
I
probably say like 10th grade is whenever
I started getting hand jobs from like these goth girls or goth girl. I shouldn't say girls.
goth guys.
And you know what the problem? And that scarred me, dude.
What? It scarred you?
Yeah,
You don't like goth girls
but
anymore?
emotionally, yeah. Because like after they did that, I saw them like
Like
I
just,
saw them like maybe like 3 days later hanging out with another guy and like holding his hands and shit.
But you didn't like. So you telling me you're in the bathroom at school?
It wasn't at school.
Oh, where are you?
It was at my well, my friend was having her over with her other friend, and then
Oh,
I
it was like
came.
a 2-man.
Yeah, it was like a 2-man kind of thing. No, my friend was having her over, and then yeah, it was just weird, dude.
Okay, I mean
Yeah,
you
but
got.
long story short, dude, it traumatized me, bro.
Like I was here and you were there. We were both getting hand jobs. And
No, it
like,
wasn't like
middle.
that. No. We were kind of in a room alone. I mean,
Okay.
my friend wasn't in the room. I
Okay.
never like doing that kind of stuff.
Me neither. That's why I had to ask. Loki.
I used to have a friend that would like to try to do that kind of stuff, and I'd be like, bro, dude.
What trains?
like-
Y'all ever ran trains?
He would try to do that with me and my ex, and I'd be like, bro. I remember one time me and my ex were like chilling and laying in the like sleeping, and like his girl came into the room and was like, "Do you guys wanna We're like, "What? Do you wanna?" And it was just weird as fuck. And yeah, we were like not down for it. I don't know what she was trying to say. He's sending the bitch to make it less
She wanted
make
to,
it less creepy.
She wanted to do something sexual.
Yeah, and we were like, dude, we're high. Get out of here or something.
What?
We were, like,
I
smoking
mean,
weed.
no, over here, I guess we had a different story around here, man. We were just like, what? The bitch is going? Nigga, we going. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. That just scared us.
I mean, of
dude.
course you drew the line. You wouldn't go for, like, anybody, but you know what I'm saying? Like, can't go for, you know what I'm saying, the neighborhood hoe type shit, you feel me? But you talking good
Trying to
game here
think.
with these goth girls, you know what I'm saying?
You know, it traumatized me from goth girls now. Every time I see a goth girl, I think of that bitch, and I'm just like,
You're just like, oh, goth girls are just
because I
like
sucked
hoes
at guitar.
type shit. Is
I
that what you're
sucked at
saying?
guitar, and there was another dude that was good at guitar, and that's the one.
And he was the one that was pulling all of them.
Yeah, dude.
He was
like a fucking. Yeah, it was fucked
he was the
up.
goat.
Well, it's fucked up, dude, because they fucking, they played me for a fool, dude. So I'll never trust them another goth girl again, dude.
Now that makes sense. Now it all circles back to that. Yeah, you're right. Fuck, dude.
Got trauma, man. Severe trauma from these goth girls.
I mean, are they even your type?
I don't know. They were when I was in high school because I was like lost and didn't know anything about myself.
Well, what about now? Like you see a girl and you're like, what do I like?
There's something kind of scares me. Like when I see a bitch with blue hair, I wonder if she dyed her pubes blue. That's one thing that I really wonder. I'm like,
Okay.
I wonder if her pubes are that color.
Would you like that?
I would like it because it would be at least they went the whole fucking.
Like, well, you're different.
Well, if you ever seen one, I see some crazy ones. I've seen ones that are like that.
People probably do that, right?
Well, you know it's wild. I see one with like I've seen somebody come in here with fucking blue fucking eyebrows and blue hair, and I was like, what the fuck?
Do the carpet match the
They
drapes?
better because they already
Right.
did the eyebrows and the hair.
With that type of commitment, you would expect it.
Right? It's like, why would you stop at your fucking
Why
eyebrows?
would you? Yeah.
Every piece of hair you have better
Better you didn't even a fucking
dye your
Smurf.
fucking arm hair, bro.
Put that Smurf hat on.
Can you dye your arm hair?
Huh?
Can you dye your arm hair blue?
Yeah, if you can. I'm guessing if you can dye pubes, you can dye arm hair. Right?
I don't really hear much about that. Like,
I
just
mean,
find it
I
weird
think
that-
I think I've seen people do that, like yellow. Like Lady Gaga's, I think has done that shit.
That is one thing.
Could be wrong, but she just seems like somebody who would do that shit.
Lady Gaga's like a hermaphrodite.
I fuck with Lady Gaga though.
They say she's like a hermaphrodite. Not that that's a problem. It's just a thing that you should.
So
know.
she has.
It's not a big deal.
So she has both penis and vagina.
I don't know what that means. Or some sort of deformity.
It means you're
Or not. Maybe
really
maybe it just means you have an enlarged. What is that thing called? They have
clitoris.
something like that. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with this kind of stuff.
I'm not familiar with the anatomy of a vagina.
I'm not too familiar with this kind
Yeah,
of
no,
stuff.
I'm thinking, yeah, something like that, huh? I'd never heard of it, but I think like back in 2012 when she was popping, everybody was talking shit about her. Like,
because of her testosterone use.
this is all things I remember hearing when I was a jit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just kidding. I just made that up.
I remember
She
them
was-
definitely talking about her being a hermaphrodite.
But what is that? Maybe they were just trying to dethrone
A
her.
hermaphrodite
Maybe
is
she
when
was
a-
a queen,
when you're
bro,
a boy
they were
and a
trying
girl.
to dethrone her, bro. It was like she was really. Maybe she's not even that. Maybe she's just really living her life and like was rocking out with her cack out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's literally, they were like, whoa, she is hermaphrodite.
I don't know. I'm uneducated about it, really.
Me too.
But
Me too. I don't want to defamate her name. You know, we could be in court for
are you
defamation.
fucking kidding me, bro?
They'll
Look,
get us
Lady
for
Gaga, I
defamation.
love you. You're gonna do this to me
That's
right
how
now?
Johnny Depp got sued that one bitch Amber Heard because she like said that
Well, didn't he like
hit
poop
her.
her bed, or like she pooped his bed or something?
Yeah, she
like
like shit in her dude. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These fine ass females. Trust me, I can definitely vouch for it. These fine ass females are fucking mentally insane.
And they poop beds? That's crazy.
Well, I've never seen them do that. If they did
Like
that,
a monkey, you know what I'm saying? Throw it and fling
I've
it.
never personally had to experience that. That'd be fucked. But you know, it's like always these beautiful, crazy females that are like always.
Just always crazy, huh? It's always the
doing
pretty
some
ones.
crazy- dude, it's just.
So you gotta go for an ugly one?
They're aesthetically pleasing, but like after.
At what cost?
It's like it's basically like having a
give and take.
It's basically like having like a fucking Ferrari, okay? But it fucking only goes like smashing into the wall.
You can drive your Ferrari, but it goes 0 to 90 in like half a second.
That's it.
Can't park up.
It's a joke I
Can't
have
leave
about,
out.
like when you see a pretty girl, you're just like, that's like basically like a Mercedes. That's like expensive. Like it's expensive oil change. That's a lot of maintenance. It's really expensive. That's like at least
It's a lot of parts.
That's at least like a $250 oil change.
She's foreign.
No, exactly.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
What are you
But-
smoking right now, huh? What are you smoking right now?
Silver
huh?
spoon.
Silver spoon. I thought you returned that shit.
I got the.
You got more?
pre-roll.
It's different.
Well, I just smoke small amounts of it.
Is it good?
Doesn't make me too anxious as long as I smoke small amounts, dude.
I fuck with that silver spoon heavy, man.
The silver spoon made me have thoughts of suicide and depression.
Lovely.
just
They
kidding.
don't put that in the fucking in the advertisement.
No,
for
it made me
the-
feel uneasy for some strange reason.
I mean, could have been just like maybe. Did you smoke more than usual that day?
Nah, bro, there was something in that shit. I swear, because I would smoke it and I'd start feeling weird, and I'd be like,
Had
"Why do I
OD
feel this?"
terpinolene.
That's what it
OD.
is. And I never smoked terpinolene, but when I smoked the pre-roll shit, I've smoked only like 2 hits. I mean, it's not like I'm.
Well, you know what they say, man. Too much of anything is not good for you. So maybe too much of terpinolene. It's not good for you. You might love terpinolene. I love acid, but too much acid is not good for me. You know what I'm saying?
I could definitely vouch for that.
You know what I'm saying?
There's enough acid to like. I need one girl that was telling me like. No, never mind. I don't want to say that.
He doesn't want to say it
But dude, you know
because they watch it.
Do you know on August 7th, 1819, the future of Colombia was decided in a single battle?
Was it versus Spain?
The Battle of Boyaca was the turning point in Colombia's fight for independence from, you guessed it, Spain.
The Spanish crown, motherfucker.
You know? A stunning victory led by who only? Simon Bolivar. dude.
Yep.
He
Yep.
shattered the
I know this
Spanish
one.
rule.
I just didn't
in
know what
South
the name of
America.
the whole thing was. That's cool. Yeah. Keep going.
This is-
keep going. It's a beautiful story.
By 1819, Spain still had power in New Granada. That's modern-day Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, Panama.
La Gran Colombia, they used
Sí.
to call it.
Sí, señor. Okay. Bolivar, I wish I could say this in Spanish. One of these days I will.
You got it.
Bolivar, also known as El Liberator. I
The
kinda fucked up.
Liberator, man. You
Jesus
got it.
fuck, I fucked that all up. Had just marched his army across the Andes, bro, braving freezing temperatures and impossible terrain to surprise the Spanish. Outnumbered, exhausted, low on supplies, Bolivar's forces had one shot to break Spain's grip on Colombia.
Isn't
Did
that
they
so
do
fucking cool?
it? It is, dude. They fucking ambushed their ass, bro. They came through fucking in the cold.
When they were down and out, man. Low numbers.
you know?
Against people who had better everything.
Yeah. It doesn't make much sense, actually, but I don't really know.
Well, I think they had like a lot of guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, so
There's a lot of guerrillas.
And that's how you win. That's how the Viet Cong beat the Americans.
They knew the land.
You can't. Come on, come to the home field, bro.
You're right. Home
You know?
field.
You
Mhm.
can't come to the. We know how this works. Those motherfuckers would dig tunnels and fucking have all kinds of shit in
The
there.
Viet Cong were very
See, that's my
creative. Let's just leave it like that. You know what I'm saying?
that's my battle of Boyaca as an American is the Vietnam War. It went horrible.
You know anybody
We
who
lost.
fought in that?
No, not in my family. No, because my granddad, he was in the Korean War. My dad, he didn't go into the military because my granddad was like, It's bullshit. He knew like all these crazy conspiracies and just knew it was racket. So like after that, my whole family was anti-military because of not because it's like.
Shout out granddad.
Well, just because, bro, like my dad was growing up during the Vietnam War. You know what I mean? And like he almost and like these guys that got drafted, they get drafted for no reason. Yeah. And you have to go do that for. You have to go.
Friends have to be drafted.
I don't know. I don't think so. Well, my dad was 10 years younger, so my dad was 10 during the draft, so he was too young. Yeah, he was too young. But like he was around like during the time where like motherfuckers were getting drafted, which is weird. Like you can't even, and you're going into a war, and
your granddad did Korean War.
The Korean War, yeah. He was
What
like a tank. He was a tanker.
Say anything?
He was a tanker in the Marines.
You say he saw anything or
I don't know
did
if he-
anything?
well,
You ever
then-
talked to him about it?
No, well, he died when I was like fucking. He died when I was like fucking 7, so I never got to talk to him as an adult.
Rest in peace, right?
I can talk to him now. Hold on.
What are you saying? Tell him I said what's
Start
up.
channeling my granddad. But no, dude, fucking. I feel like.
Oh shit! You see on the computer? He says something.
You gotta get a ghost box.
Yo, those things are kind of scary.
I could have like a whole podcast. We could have a whole podcast with
Paranormal.
An AI host instead of Austin. It could just be an AI host.
We have that now. What were you gonna say? He like passed away when you were 7.
Oh yeah, but yeah, he was like a tanker. He would do like shit in the tanker, but he was also a fucking state trooper, and he was also a U.S. Marshal.
This guy.
So he was like a fucking.
He loved to serve, man. Serve and protect.
Did some crazy shit. I could only imagine. I can only imagine.
That's all.
You know. But anyway, dude.
Would you do anything crazy if you're a cop, man?
Would I do anything crazy if I was a cop?
I hear crazy story about the. I'm not gonna go that, but I hear crazy stories about some Orlando cops that are very true stories.
What do they do?
That. They take bribes. They'll smash. You know what I'm saying? To if you want to get out of some cuffs. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
OPD, you're doing it like that? It's like that. It's like that out here, dude.
Very, very true stories.
That right there, man.
You know who you are.
That is crazy, dude.
No, it's real, dude. And that goes on everywhere, dude.
Yeah.
There's an abuse of power anywhere you go. Anywhere you go. You see it in the workplace. Everywhere you go.
It's a fucked up world we live in, does.
Yeah. Doesn't matter if you're fucking military. Because I don't know, bro. There's a lot of people in the military who be going to other places, fucking people up over there. Why are you you know?
Oh yeah, I had one dude just for instance. He told me he was in Iraq and they were fucking walking through the fucking fields and like they
literally
were, like,
shit like that.
Well, they were walking through their fields and stuff, and like the people had like weed growing like in their like.
Oh,
in,
that's
like,
a good story.
And, like, well, it's kind of good. He said he walked through this people's houses and they'd have large cannabis plants like growing, and the fucking soldiers would come through and just pull that shit off and just like take it.
Fuck yeah! I mean,
Dude,
they don't.
You're just stealing the locals' weed, bro. That's how they make money, bro. Like,
yeah, literally. That's no. I mean, fuck yeah! Like go with some weed. Cool aspect about that. But no, it's really fucked up. My point is,
you're taking people's money. They're like, that's how they eat. So
yeah,
like,
it's so fucked up.
Couldn't eat for a while after you stole all
you
the weed
don't
plants.
get drug tested when you're in Iraq. They're probably just like, yeah, they can no way these guys can get drugs over here.
That, right? You ready? So when you're in combat. When you're in combat, it's normally 6-month deployment. So in those 6 months, they don't drug test you. No. So you can be out in the field
and you can get mail,
doing drugs and doing all kinds of crazy shit. But then when you come back, about a month they stop. So most of those guys they're out there doing drugs and shit, according to my intel.
I mean, they just sit around, don't do shit, and just shoot people when they're bored anyway, right?
And a lot of the time, that's why a lot of the time they'll get addicted to like heroin and shit. They'll do drugs. The Vietnam War had a lot of drug use. It's because the motherfuckers didn't want to be there. I talk to some of these patients that come in, bro, and
they got drafted. Of course, they don't want to fucking be there.
Bro, they talk about weed that has opium in it. That's what they would smoke.
That sounds kind of lit.
And also, I had this one crazy dude tell me one time. He's like, bro, look. My general, my staff sergeant has like whenever you get there and deploy. This is such a cool story. I forgot about this. This guy I delivered to him one time. He was like, "Yo, my staff sergeant. Whenever I got there, I got deployed. I had to walk out to the field, and he walked out to the field with me and rolled a joint with me and said, "Smoke this, bro. This is like the only way you can fucking survive. Like this is like the only way you can only way you can fight out here. You know what I mean? So they would all. So like it's crazy to think about.
It's almost ceremonial.
all of them.
Ritualistic.
Well, bro, he said every time he was killing people, he was high.
Huh.
So like that's like it keeps you good in battle. Like smoking weed is good for like war. He said because it keeps you like calm. It keeps you in the fucking pocket.
Bro is sniping. Wow, he's calm as shit. Just locked the fuck in.
He was a machine gunner, bro.
Yeah, he's locked in, dude. What? I was like Call of Duty, bro. I'm smoking before I'm playing Marvel. Bro, I'm locked. I'm 19-2 in that shit, dude.
That's literally.
I'm calling in a nuke at 25 kill streak.
He was
dude.
literally fucking smoking weed and playing Call of Duty, but in real life.
Dude, that's
actually
crazy,
killing
dude.
people though.
Ah, dude, that's
and that's
insane.
what's. I never thought about that. I was like, wow, I swear I fucking World at War when I'm like,
Yeah,
hi,
man.
it's the same shit that guy was doing in real life.
Don't do that shit in real life.
Blowing
It's crazy.
people's arms off and shit, and you're high.
And you see that shit.
Doesn't that just make you like being high? You kind of be like, ooh, like.
I don't know because to be honest with you, man.
Though, when you get surrounded by a bunch of men that want to kill,
oof, you have to blend in.
It doesn't really feel that bad.
It doesn't feel that bad
until
you go
all
home.
the men split up and you go sit alone, and you think about the horrible shit you just did. But it's cool when you're with your friends. But like
and it sucks because these guys are forced to do it.
Yeah.
They didn't want to do that. They got drafted.
Yeah.
And just
that's why they
had to do it. So you might as well smoke weed while doing it.
That's why they say snipers have a scout, because most of the time, if they're alone, they won't kill them.
What do you mean?
Like most of the time, they have a guy with them because it makes them feel better about killing them. It's like a psychological thing. If somebody's with you, you're willing to kill people than as opposed to being by yourself.
That's fucked.
Isn't that weird?
Ugh.
Unless you're like a lone sniper, then you're just a psychopath. Then you don't really go. There's guys that are lone snipers that just kill people alone, but most of the time there's a scout. Yeah.
That's so crazy. Isn't life trippy sometimes, man? And that's how warfare is now. Imagine how warfare was, dude, during the medieval time, or even warfare before like that, like the Crusades or like BC warfare, bro.
You would be killed. I don't even know how my bloodline lasted this long.
Indigenous warfare with spears and shit. Imagine how warfare's gonna be in the future. Biological, fucking drones. Like, what? Dude, this shit's crazy, man.
It is, dude. And I think what it is like, the warfare now, dude, okay, is what they're doing. They're breaking up.
Psychological.
It's a psychological warfare at this point because they're breaking up familia, dude. They don't want people to have families anymore. You know what I mean? Why?
They want them to all be gay?
Well, there's that. There's nothing wrong with being gay.
I don't think so either.
There's nothing wrong with being gay, but what it does is it is a good way for population control. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you got to realize this picture is a lot bigger than you and your point of view, right? So, but people just think the world is their point of view, right? Okay. So someone's gay, they're like, oh my God, it's just like well, it's good you're gay, I get that, but it is population control. You know what I mean? So like what they can do is put that type of ideology in a mass population, and then it staggers the population a lot because there's no way that those couples can have kids. It's completely, like there's just unless you.
That's a crazy conspiracy.
It makes it to where their genetics won't continue.
Yeah.
So
it logically makes sense.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
That's
so
crazy.
They want you to group together so that type of mentality doesn't happen anymore. So, like I was saying, being gay actually just ends your genetic line, basically. It makes it to where you won't repopulate your ideologies anymore.
But other than being gay, like, what else?
Being that one, they want to, they want to break apart the
families.
The family, right? Because they don't want the head of the family is, like, the man, right?
Sure.
So, like, you have to have a good father in the home to have, like, a really good structure. But like in society now, like it's like anti-man a lot of the time, you know what I mean? So they're trying to like being masculine is toxic for some reason, you know? They say that that's like toxic, but it is. Don't get me wrong.
A lot of dots here, dude.
It's just a weird, but it's a way to make it to where like somebody that grows up without a dad, like a man that grows up without a dad is a lot different than a man that grows up with a dad.
Okay, true.
You need masculine influence in your life as a man because it teaches you how to like maneuver in life. If you just hang around like females all the time, right? You by default, you're like in like a It's
different.
It's literally something. It's like an animalistic thing. Like go look into nature. When there's only males and nothing but females, there's one dominant male and all females. So what it does to the male mind, like when you hang around nothing but females, it doesn't teach you how to be humble. You're like an asshole.
You're like an
You have
asshole.
to have like
Why?
a strong somebody in the house to put you in your place.
Ah, that makes
And
sense.
if you never have had that before, you just don't know how to like be respectful to people.
At least
like
masculine
me, bro,
energy,
like
yeah.
I know how to be respectful because there's consequences for my actions.
Right.
Most people that don't have like a strong man in their life to beat their ass
That point too.
don't like they don't have like they don't realize there's consequences for
I ain't
actions.
gonna lie, bro. My pops hit me with my belt. My mom's would always hit me with the belt too. You know what I'm saying?
How does that make you feel?
What do you mean?
I'm just saying. Like,
I'm saying like
because you're.
I guess she got that masculine energy in her too. You feel me?
But you know what it is? It's like it's
Type shit.
It is. That is what it is. It's interesting.
Like, instead of like, you always be seeing like the parents like in bed and fucking the baby crying, and then the dad be like, "Oh, yo, it's your turn tonight." It's like, yo, it's your turn tonight to go hit them with the belt.
I just think it's kind of wild. Like, just for example, the only reason I say this is because like the place I work, I use it as like a sociology study, right?
Mm-hmm.
When there's only females in there, these men come in there and act out.
They do, don't they?
They do. But when there's another guy in there, they don't.
True. I've noticed it.
Because they're pussies.
That part too.
Do you see what I'm saying? If you're a real motherfucker, you don't give a fuck if there's a man or a woman there. You're going to fucking act like a crazy motherfucker. I don't give a shit.
Fucking Sean.
You know, exactly. You know what I mean?
Fuck you,
But
Sean got balls.
These guys just come in here and act like so rude, and it's like they're taking advantage of like females.
Yeah.
And it's just annoying. But that's like this example of, like I said, a guy that grows up nothing around females. They take advantage of like femininity. Femininity is a strength, but they take their kindness as like a weakness, because like females are kind in like certain aspects. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot more kinder than men, but then again, in other aspects they're not. So it's kind of like it's weird.
It's a give and take. It's a balance. Everything in life
It
is
is
balance.
That's why you need both.
True.
You know? That's why it's important, the balance of the two. Too much, like I said, back to the moderation. Too much of anything is. The balance is off, bro.
Literally.
The balance is off. The yin and the yang, bro. You gotta have the yin and the yang, dude.
They said that in Avatar. Bringing it back to Avatar.
We're bringing it back to fucking Avatar.
Fuck else you got, man?
So the Bolivar troops, dude, they ambushed the Spanish Royalist army, dude.
Oh,
The
shit.
Colombian...
Is that like in history today or something? Is that like a day in history today, or that's just like something you found?
No, it happened August 7th, 1819.
You fuck with history a lot, huh?
I love it.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite pastimes. Why? Because it repeats itself, Des.
So this shit's gonna repeat itself?
Yeah, the Colombians are gonna fight the Spanish again.
So
if they're not doing it already.
Well, guerrilla warfare might happen again. I think history repeats stuff like that.
Well, why do I like history? Because it's so fucking interesting. You're just
I think so too.
What the fuck, dude? And it's interesting to like.
But why does it matter?
Because you can. Why does it matter? Because you can
learn from them. True.
Why does it matter? It teaches you like.
It's just interesting. I totally agree with that.
Well, it gives you a good way to use your imagination. For me, like when I see these stories,
True.
I like to visualize them and see the troops and like see the different terrains and see all the different. It's like a movie that you can play in your head.
That's
because
dope,
of these,
right?
You know, like dude,
that's something that happened in real life. That's even cooler to know.
And it's like you can go to these places and see them, like where you were at. Like some of this shit, like you literally saw the soil where these motherfuckers were at, and that shit is like crazy to me. The fuck, dude?
When we were over there, we were passing by like literally. That's so funny you say that, because the tour guy was like, "This road that we're driving on right now is a road that's I think his name is Simon Bolivar, right?
Mm-hmm.
See that he brought his troops up." Like we were like walking on the same road that he brought his troops up.
That shit's fire, dude.
Hit different. I was like, wow.
You know?
And they had like a big ass like fucking statue in the little ass town, man. Small ass little fucking town,
Simon
bro.
Bolivar.
Like you know Kurt Kaz?
Yeah.
Dude, man, like small ass little
Towns
small ass little town. Like
been
imagine like
to
in his vlog type shit. Like
has he been
dirt
there?
roads and shit.
Yeah,
You know
I know what you're talking about. Those are the cities I like, but like as a gringo, they're like cut your dick off and put it in your mouth. So you gotta be careful.
Nah, they're really nice out there actually, man.
That's what they say.
Dude, my girl, she don't know like a Spanish, and they all treated her super nice. Like they fucked with her. You know what it really is though?
Respect.
Dude, they're so respectful over there. But
You
number
got-
2 is like
You gotta come with respect.
it's money. They're like, oh, this guy got money and he's gonna spend it here. We're gonna, we're gonna try to sell.
Why
Get our
try to
money.
make him spend it when we can just hit him in the head and take it?
Because they don't know my PIN number. They want me to spend it with them, and they want me to come
I
back
do.
tomorrow.
Listen, dude,
and I'm
I'm
here
just
for a week.
paranoid, bro. All right.
Don't be paranoid, bro.
I just think people are always out to kill me
I think it's scarier in the city than it is in those parts of towns, like in the rural areas.
because they're nicer.
They're like more genuine, traditional, nice.
But they could cut your head off and bury you somewhere.
Old fashioned.
Yeah, they could old-fashionedly bury your body
Why
somewhere.
would they do? They're not fucking murderers or part of the cartel. They're regular people.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
believe you. Yeah,
Right.
I'm just wondering.
It's just like, dude, mind your business and fucking be at the right place at the right time. I guess. You know? I
just
could
have-
walk down the road right now and there could be a drug deal gone wrong. The dude is shooting and I get shot. You know, I was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
That's true.
He
Man.
happens to be a weirdo, takes my body, eats me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's actually probably likely.
in the part of time that we're at, yeah.
Yeah, it actually is.
So like, dude, that shit just happens anywhere. It's just like, to me, I wasn't really too scared over there like that. I was really more too scared about like, probably getting robbed or something, not like dying or somebody killing me. Mm-mm.
Yeah. I feel you, man. You know.
But not like a bonk of the head type of rob. Probably just like,
They
gun or
they point
phone.
guns at you and say they're gonna. Well, yeah, they don't kill you though. As long as you give them your money. I've never. I don't know. Maybe you fight them, they'll kill you. And then what do they do with your body? How's
Oh,
that go?
dude, dude, they don't give a fuck. You're there. Your
What do they-
body's gone the next day.
Yeah,
Out. You're just on the news on CNN for like 2 days and you're good.
I'm on
Yeah.
like one of those posters.
And then you're over with because it happened over there and they couldn't do anything with it.
Have you seen Sid?
You're in the back of a milk carton.
Last scene in the fucking
Colombian.
in the hills of
fucking-
Colombia.
yeah. What the chocha? No, I can't lie, man. I was trying to find some coca leaves over there.
You can get them from anywhere, apparently.
Apparently not where I was at.
Damn.
I couldn't find them anywhere. I was
Damn
even
it.
asking like little shop people.
And they didn't have any. What would they say?
Well, they wouldn't really want to sell you nothing because you're like.
Because you're different. Because you're
Yeah,
white.
because I wasn't from there. They know I wasn't from there, so they, you know what I'm saying. They're not gonna hook me up with that type
Give
of
me
shit.
something, mommy. If I said
That's
that,
a Mexican ass accent.
no,
first of
it's
all.
not, bro.
Give me something, orale, please, mommy. Mix it up with a little Rican on there too, with ending with mom.
Dude, that's the only influences I have, man.
Welcome
my
to
friend Omar from LA County, bro.
Portertown. Shout out fucking Omar.
Omar from LA
man.
County, dude. If you're watching Omar, I don't know how the fuck you would even know about this. I haven't talked to him in like 15 years, but he was a cool dude, man.
Shout
Really
out
cool.
Omar, man. You should hit him up.
I used to smoke weed with him, and
Yeah.
it was really cool. He'd roll up to my house with his weed and one of those little WD-40 cans
Hell yeah.
that you'd put the weed in the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
But the police will never know, bro. And I'm
Right.
like, fuck yeah, dude. You're actually right. They'll
Fire.
never fucking know.
Yeah, WD-40, man.
What else about him?
Hit him up, dude.
Always had weed, bro. Like when I was dry, he would always come through and give me weed.
You should look up his name on Google. See what pops up.
Omar G. I'm not gonna say his last name. It's a common fucking Spanish last name though. So I mean, fucking.
Can only be one thing. Now that
no.
why did you say
And
the
it's
first?
not Garcia.
That's what I was thinking.
not
Oh, it could be
Garcia.
the second one.
Oh yeah, what's the second one?
Gonzalez.
No, it's not that one either.
Oh,
Do another one. There's a third one. Do another one. It's
Garcia.
G.O. It's not Gonzalez. It's not Garcia. Do another one, bro. It's another common one, bro.
Gomez.
I don't know. Yeah, wow, that's funny. You got it. I can neither confirm nor deny that. Dude.
Shout out.
But dude, in 2 hours, bro, the Spanish forces were crushed. 1,800 royalist soldiers were killed or captured, and their general was taken prisoner. This battle just didn't win a fight. It secured Colombia's independence and inspired revolutions across South America. So August 7th.
Did you type this shit yourself?
Yeah, why?
You wrote it like a fucking report.
Why does that matter?
Because it's just, I like the craftsmanship, man. It's just good.
You like is it?
You
like,
really, it's well put together. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
I've worked really hard on this stuff, man.
I see that, bro.
I even went the extra mile is to go out and print it on a piece of paper.
And I like the bold.
Yeah, see, I have certain things that are
Yeah.
bold and certain things that
I
aren't.
fuck with it heavy, man.
I even have a humor punch up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Bolivia looked at the Andes Mountains and said, "It's not even funny, dude. I'm not saying that. It's not even funny. A lot of this shit is like I use the Spanish were probably
What time did you write this at in the morning?
This was like written 2 weeks ago.
What time?
Remember that one
though?
time we were gonna record? That's when I wrote this.
It's not like 11 o'clock p.m. type shit.
Yeah, I can't even remember, dude. Let's see. Imagine. Yeah, they literally lost an empire because of one afternoon in Colombia, dude. It's pretty wild.
Isn't that crazy?
2 hours, bro.
Just makes you think.
That's all it took, bro. 2 hours and you can get some shit popping, bro.
You know, fucking Francis Scott Key wrote that fucking anthem. During the war.
So
and
it was a
shit.
2 hour defeat, and it took 4 days for him to march into the Bogota.
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 There you go.
Bogota.
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 Bogota. You want to go to Bogota?
Bogota.
Sure.
I could say it like a fucking
Bogota.
southern mother. Bogota. Spain's control over South America collapsed, and within a few years, dude, Bolivar helped liberate Venezuela, Ecuador, and Peru. So that's pretty sick, bro. He just went around fucking shut up. Pretty cool guy. Today's
He let his nuts hang, man.
August 7th is celebrated as
There's a lot of people who don't like him, too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing as.
I don't know why. I know I was told this, but I don't remember.
So he's 50, so half the population likes him, half the population don't.
I don't think it's half and half, but I do think it's like maybe a quarter of the population don't.
Well, probably because he liberated certain things that people don't like.
Perhaps.
But he gave them independence, but then maybe he was like corrupt. Maybe like he got independence and then said, "Fuck you, I'm actually a dictator." So I won this. So
Who knows, man? I really don't know.
The whole politics over there is fucked anyway, dude. The whole fucking the whole government's corrupt. Everything's it is in America too. They just don't have a fucking billionaire to come in and clean it up.
Everybody's corrupt. Yeah.
It is. It sucks, dude.
Fucking low key.
What do you got? We got 4 minutes, man. What do we got? This is a really good podcast. We're really having fun. Are you guys having fun?
Yes, they're going crazy in the chat. I see them. They're going crazy.
They're absolutely going fucking crazy.
They're going nuts. They're going bananas. Last 3 minutes, man. What do you want to say to them?
I don't know, man. Well, I just want to know, you guys, if you guys learned anything, just know August 7th is Colombia's Independence Day, and when August 7th comes up, we're gonna have a fucking crazy party.
Oh, we're gonna have a great day on August 7th.
We're gonna shoot guns in the air.
That's gonna be a great day.
Hell yeah.
Coca leaves
Coca
and
leaves.
guns.
How can you get coca leaves delivered?
Yes. No.
You definitely can't, man. You can't do that.
No, you can't.
Yeah, man. Never underestimate an underdog, bro. That's pretty much the big story of Colombia, dude. Colombia is always, dude, they're always ready to rise. Okay.
Yeah. So we miss Ozzy in summation.
Yeah, we do miss Ozzy. He's having some sort of like Chinese New Year or something. What was it?
It is a Chinese New Year if you really think about it like that.
He's gonna be like, I didn't like that joke you said, dude.
It was real fucked up, man.
It was a really fucked up joke. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
I'm not
dude.
gonna be part of KYU anymore.
I'm sorry.
We love you, Ozzy.
Yeah, man. So like I said, stay tuned next week, bro. You never know what we're gonna talk about. There's gonna be some more information to learn. There's gonna be Austin, so.
It's gonna be Austin. It's gonna be a lot better, alright? Much love, stay safe, call your mom, tell her you love her, fucking do something nice for somebody. Smoke some weed maybe.
Most importantly, kill your ego.
Not yourself.
Come on, dude.
Peace.